everybody, thank you for watching. So today's video is going to be a review and a few swatches on the new Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte lipstick. So these are new at the drugstore. Drugstore is coming out with a lot of new products right now. Wet n Wild especially is coming out with a lot of new stuff, but they released some new liquid lipsticks, and I actually talked about these in one of my past Will I Buy It videos, and I just had a ton of comments on that video, either asking me to pick them up and review, or from people saying that they've tried them out and they're good, or saying that they've heard that they're really good, so will I get some and try them out? So I looked at the amount of comments coming in about these and was like, okay, I'm gonna go try some out. So I picked some up last weekend. I thought about doing like a first impression and swatches video, but because they aren't like super new, like there's already a lot of videos out there about them and a lot of people have been able to try them out, I thought that I would try them out first so I could actually give you my feedback and my review in this video, as well as doing some swatches. I just picked up 3 different colors. There was not a huge shade selection when I went, so these were the only 3 that I got, but I'll swatch each one on my hand and on my lips as well, so you can get an idea of the colors that I was able to pick up, but I will also go through and review them. So if you would like to hear my thoughts and see some swatches on the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte lipsticks, please keep watching. Okay, so like I said, these are fairly new. I mean, what did they launch, like maybe a couple weeks back or so? And I had a lot of people asking me about them. That's why I put it in the Will I Buy It video, and then from the Will I Buy It video had the ton of comments, so I thought, okay, I'll just go ahead and purchase them. So I was able to get 3 of them. There was only 7 shades there. I think there's like 13 or 14 different shades. There was only 7 shades that they had, and 2 of the shades were completely gone, sold out. There wasn't any of them left, so I picked up these 3, and then the other ones that they had were like real darker colors that I don't normally gravitate towards. So they were $4.99 a piece. I saw some people saying they've seen them on sale at their drugstores for $2.99. Inside you do get 0.21 ounces in each one, just to compare them to some other affordable lippies. For a Colourpop you get 0.11 ounces, and in a NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream you get 0.27. So I don't know. There you go. There's some little comparisons right there. So looking at the Wet n Wild website, in the description it says, what glides on like butter, feels like a second skin, and won't budge. Our Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick. It's made with glammed out superpowers. It goes on glossy yet transforms into a high pigmented matte finish with some serious staying power. Read our lips, this color is going nowhere. So it says it glides on glossy, transforms into high pigmented matte finish. It's a lightweight formula made with serious staying power and intense pigmentation without drying the lips. A few other claims is vivid color and ultra matte finish and comfortable wear. So those are the descriptions and some of the claims. I can go ahead and do some swatches quick first so you can see them, and then I will give my like little review, mini review on the lippies. So the one that I have on right now is in Nudie Patooty. So this is what it looks like on my lips. It is incredibly nude. I mean, it's not like a nude brown. It's not like a nude pink. It's like the color of my skin. So here is what the applicators look like on them. Okay, so there is Nudie Patooty on my hand. Like I said, it's very much like matches my skin color, which is kind of funny. So I don't know, this one is I think a little too nude for me. Like, I love nudes. Love nudes. If you saw my Best of Beauty 2016 video, all of my favorite lippies are nudes, except for one pink was in there. But this is just too flesh toned nude for me. I would have to do some sort of either lip liner with it or layer it on top of a lippy or something. So it's just a little bit too straight nude for my particular liking, but that is also it on my lips, so you can see it there. The other shade I picked up was Pink Really Hard. So this one is in Pink Really Hard. I wore this in my Best of Beauty 2016 video. So I was wearing it in that video, and it was funny because that was the first time I was trying these out, and I put it on and I was like, this is just too pink for me. Like, I do not wear shades quite this pink. It's like a Barbie pink, I would describe it as. And I immediately was like, I want to put a gloss on top, or I want to put Nudie Patooty on top of it and just kind of like tone down the pink. But I was like, no, you know, this is the first time I'm testing it out. I'm trying to wear it all day. I'm trying to wear it through eating and see what it lasts like. So I had to wear the pink shade, and I wasn't super confident in it, but it is it's very, very bright pink. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove Nudie Patooty, and then I will put on Pink Really Hard so you can see it on my lips. Okay, so this one is in Pink Really Hard. And you can see that it's very pink, it's very bright, like it reminds me of like the Barbie pink color. Like when people say Barbie pink, like this is what I think of. Again, it's not my favorite color. I don't wear pinks like this a lot. I think I was kind of hoping that maybe it would be more of like a mauve color on the lips, but definitely a brighter pink than I'm expecting. But if you like this type of color, then there you go. This one is Pink Really Hard. And then the last one that I picked up is in Berry Recognize. So I haven't tried this one yet at all. Here's a better idea of what the applicator looks like. So it's really clear right here. And I don't know how I would describe this applicator. I mean, it's pretty standard for like the liquid lipsticks, but there's a pretty big like groove in it. Easy to apply with. I haven't found any issues with the applicators. That's a horrible swatch, but here you go. This one is in Berry Recognize. We went all over the place with that one. So I'm curious to try this one on my lips because I really do like berry shades. So I'm gonna put this on my lips and I'll be right back. Okay, so here is Berry Recognize. I really do like the color on this one. I do like berry lips a lot. It's still drying, so it's pretty sticky right now, but I really like the color. This one I had the hardest time applying though. It wasn't like super streaky, but it definitely had some streakiness to it. So it was a little bit tougher to apply, which bums me out because this is my favorite color out of the three that I bought, but I don't know. We'll see how it dries the rest of the way, but this is in Berry Recognize. So now that I've showed you each of the swatches of what I got, I want to talk a little bit about what I thought and just kind of my feedback on the lipsticks. So first of all, I mean, the packaging was very cute. I like the packaging. I like the applicator. I didn't find any issues with the applicator or anything like that. So for the initial application, like it says how it glides on like butter. I mean, I thought that was true, especially the lighter shades. They were super easy to apply. The only shade, like the darker shade, Berry Recognize, that's the one that I noticed some streakiness with, but the other two, I didn't notice any sort of streakiness, patchiness, anything like that. It was only the darker shade, which makes me think probably the other darker shades will be like that as well. That is what I found with the Wet n Wild fall collection. When they came out with the liquid lipsticks, I picked up one from there and it was super streaky. I mean, Berry Recognize was not as bad as that one was. I feel like I would still be able to wear this, and the other Wet n Wild lipstick wasn't, it just wasn't even wearable because of how patchy and streaky it was. So it wasn't that bad, but still, it's gonna happen. They don't take super long to dry. While they are drying, they are pretty sticky, so I just kind of try to avoid like putting my lips together or anything like that because it is still pretty sticky as it is drying, but it dries down pretty fast, just within a couple of minutes or so. So I thought the drying down time was pretty good. They are completely transfer proof, which I thought was awesome. They do dry completely matte. There's no sort of transfer or anything like that. I mean, I just recently put on this lipstick and it was already matte. So I'd say it dries down within the 5 minutes or whatever. So that is good. Another positive that I have is that they're very comfortable. Definitely a more comfortable liquid lipsticks. A lot of time with liquid lipsticks, they can be really drying, like just too dry on the lips where it almost like hurts to like smile or talk because you can like feel the formula like drying and like crackling on your lips, and it's really uncomfortable. These are not uncomfortable at all. So that's a big, big plus in my book. Another huge plus is the price, of course, only $4.99. Some people are seeing them for even cheaper. A lot of times drugstores will have discounts or specials or buy one, get one half off type of deals. So the price is definitely a really, really big pro. So some of the cons that I've noticed, like I said, with the darker color, it does seem to be pretty patchy, which is a bummer because I really do like this color, but the darker shades, I have a feeling that might go on kind of patchy. Another big con of mine is that I don't feel like they're super long lasting. Like I said, I applied Pink Really Hard and then I filmed my Best of Beauty 2016 video, which it did take me a while to film that video. It's a longer video. I had a lot to talk about, but I had just applied it right before I did that video, and when I finished, my inner lip was almost completely gone of the liquid lipstick. Like, it did not hold up through me talking, and that was just talking. That wasn't me drinking anything. I didn't have any water or juice or anything while I was filming that video. No food, anything like that. I did then reapply it, and it was easy to reapply, so that is good. It kind of reminds me of the NYX liquid, their lingerie lipsticks, where they wear off a little bit easier, but they are also not bad to reapply. Sometimes with liquid lipsticks, you just simply cannot reapply them because they get too like cakey on your lips and just like build up, and it's really gross and weird. But these, I thought that you could reapply, so that's kind of what I would compare it to in that respect, is those NYX lingerie lippies. So once I reapplied, it looked good again and everything was fine. And then I did an eating test with it. So I ate my dinner. It was a hot dog and fries. Thank you so much. Very, very healthy as we get into the new year. So I had dinner, and then I checked what it looked like after dinner, and my bottom lip was almost completely worn off of liquid lipstick. So unfortunately, I don't think that they're super long lasting, and how like one of the claims was like this color is not going anywhere. I can't say that I agree with that, because it definitely wore off pretty easily, and with food, like there's no match with these liquid lipsticks against food. It is going to wear off, but at the same time, a positive of that is that they were easy to reapply and it still looked fine after you reapplied it. So those are some of my initial thoughts. Like I said, I've only been testing them out for a couple of days now, so I still wanted to give you guys my initial findings, my initial feedback, and let you know what I thought about them, let you know the pros and cons that I have found, and then also show you the 3 colors that I picked up in case you might be interested in getting any of these colors. Maybe it'll help you seeing them on my hand and on my lips, so hopefully some of those swatches helped you out. Okay, so to wrap this up, kind of my final thoughts on the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte lipsticks. I'm kind of mixed, because I think there was a lot of pros, but the cons for me are kind of a bummer. Like, I don't feel like I would be able to really wear these out, because I don't think that they're super long lasting, especially if they wear so much when I'm just speaking, like not even eating or drinking or anything like that. Kind of bummed, because it seemed like a lot of people were liking them, and like I said, there are a lot of pros to them. Like, the colors are really nice. They are pretty pigmented, especially the first 2 shades. Like, this one is just like too flesh colored for me to really say it has good color pigmentation. It looks like my skin. So that one is kind of hard, but like these have really good color payoff. I love this color. I just wish it wasn't as streaky as it was, but they just wear off a little bit too quick for me. So they would be really hard to wear out somewhere or wear to an event or anything like that. So that is kind of a bummer for me. I'm glad that you can reapply them easily, but I think I would just be like super paranoid all night about what my lipstick is looking like. Like, it would be hard to enjoy myself, because I'd be like, ooh, is my lips cracking too much? You know what I mean? So $4.99, and especially if you can get a little bit cheaper at a drugstore, that is a really, really good price. Like, if you just want a liquid lipstick to wear while you make your YouTube videos or your Instagram videos, maybe it won't be a bad thing, but I don't think that you could really wear these out without constantly having to reapply. So I don't know, that's kind of my initial feedback. Unfortunately, the liquid catsuits really did not work out the best for me. I hope that my pros and cons helped you, and you think about what I said, and you know, maybe the pros are like your #1 must-have pros, or maybe the cons don't, you know, that's not a huge con in your book. So hopefully my review or my feedback helps you guys out, but unfortunately these actually turned out to be a miss for me, which I'm super bummed about. I was really hoping that I would discover a gem with these, but they just wear off too fast for me to really be able to enjoy. So I'm glad that I got to try them out and test them out. I was definitely super curious about them. That's why I put them in a will I buy it, and thank you guys for all the feedback that you gave in that video. I love being able to test out makeup and try it out. It always bums me out when something is a miss for me, but hey, it happens. Every makeup product is gonna be for everybody, but I was glad that I was able to test them out. I hope my reviews and swatches helped you guys out. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Have you been able to try out these liquid lipsticks? What did you think of them? Do you have some of the same pros and cons that I found with the liquid lipstick. And again, I just hope that you found this helpful. I really love doing reviews and testing out makeup. That's definitely something that I want to be able to keep doing more on my channel. So I love Wet n Wild. I've been really excited about the new releases that they're having, but unfortunately these liquid catsuits are just not going to work out for me. But is there anything else that is new at the drugstore or new from Wet n Wild? They're coming out with a lot of new products like I mentioned. Is there anything else that you guys would like me to get, test out, review? Please do just leave that in the comments down below and I will be happy to look those over. I do read and respond to everybody's comments, so thank you so much for continuing to watch my videos. Like I said, I hope that you found this one helpful, but that is going to wrap it up for me and my review and swatches on some of the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks. Please do give this video a thumbs up if you did find it helpful. I hope you will subscribe before you go, and I'll catch you real soon in my next one. Bye.